Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you. This is Barb from Earth and Water Tarot. I'm here for the general energy, for the collective for Wednesday, the 24th of June. Pulled my back, you guys. Sorry about that. Ugh. I was cleaning yesterday and mopping very enthusiastically. My back this morning said, good job. But guess what? You're going to hurt today. I'm sure you're glad I shared that with you. Anyway, when I was meditating, I did hear five. So let's go through this again. I'll throw the five cards, see what's going on today, what we can do to make it a better day or head something off at the past, whatever. So here we go. Nope. Wow. Being super picky here. There we go. One, two. That was interesting. Three, four. I'm already hearing five. Keep it alive. So let's look at the bottom. Ooh. All right. Great. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. And that is, who's the nine? Virgo. Nice, nice, nice. Anyway, look at this. She's in her little safe, happy walled garden, tra-la-line with her little birdie friend. And I love nines. You know I love nines because there's always room for more. So this is physical world. So yeah, be in your comfort zone today. I think that's the big clue. Be safe, be secure, and just kind of stay in your little, I'm hearing safety box. What does that mean? Anyway, let's flip the cards. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, right out the gate, Big Daddy, the Emperor, and he's Aries. All right. Well, okay, we're either going to be dealing with a very powerful, very strong, male, a leader, somebody that's in charge, boss type person, or it could be anybody in authority or has kind of authority over you, like a parental figure or something like that. Heads up on that, dealing with it. And odds are a male, okay? Because generally the Emperor is always a male. Let's look at the next card. Six of Pentacles. Okay, check him out. He's handing coins to the one dude over there. The other one's going, oh, alms for the poor, alms for the poor. And he's got the scale in his hand. So big heads up on this today. Keep yourself in balance, come what may. All right? That's about making sure you feed everybody, not just one. Don't be selective in your generosity, I heard. Center card. Well, looky who showed up. Good old Taurus, the Hierophant, the Papa. Okay, so it's probably, the traditional world that we're focused on today. And we know from the bottom of the deck, that's definitely a traditional world in your safety zone and all that. Now, there could be a blessing coming, all right? Could be something very positive today. Let's look at the next card. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Well, this is Mr. Jolly Happy Fun Time. I mean, come on, the Knights charge in. He's the fastest one. He's bringing in a good time. So that feels good. Some new direction. Could be a new direction or something that's changing in your life too, and something you really want to do. All right, let's look at this last card. Always a bloody caveat. Look, the Tower. The Tower, ruled by Mars. It doesn't have a sign, all that good stuff. But look at those people. I got pushed over backwards. I'm falling out of control. This one over here, I'm done. I'm going for it. Head first. Which one are you going to be? So generally, I don't know. Looking at this right here, it's the focus on our traditional world. We're being told, hey, just chill, relax, feel safe and comfortable today. Now, there is something, and I'm going to clarify just so we get more skinny, but there is something about a very powerful male in your life. And you want to be balanced, okay? You want to make sure, so whatever hits you, stay balanced. Because guess what? We're being offered something good. It's probably the traditional world, but why the Tower? Why is the universe stepping in going, au contraire, mon frère, we are not doing this. We are doing something different. So let's get a little extra skinny on this for the day. Very interesting. So let's hit up Big Daddy. Let's see what Big Daddy is all about. Why is the Emperor here? The very first card, too. So tell me about the Emperor, please. Whoa. Oh. Nine of Cups. Well, that's sweet. I do like that. And let me see, the Nine of Cups is Pisces. That's all about. Look how sated you are. Those cups are full. On this one, look at it. It looks like Definitely Madonna and Child there. Okay, so looks like to me, what I'm getting here is this Emperor energy is actually offering love, comfort, stability, but definitely, well, wait a minute, I ain't gonna say stability, but definitely love, emotional contact. But let's get two more cards. We're off the top. Yeah, okay, so I was right when I said stability. King of coins. See, there's a love offer, there's a stability offer. Five of cups. Wow. You know, oh, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The emperor in this situation, all right, this powerful male that you deal with has recognized, okay, he has seen a loss. He's seen something that has not been going the right direction for him. Sorry, my dog's barking at people out walking. And that's why. That's what's going on with Dave. So that's why he's offering love and stability. There's somebody trying to. This feels like somebody trying to repair damage or come back to a relationship, something like that. But he's definitely motivated. I don't want to say out of fear, but of a potential loss or a loss that has already happened. So heads up on that. Okay, let's see if it's genuine. Good morning, Carlos. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, okay? So we got to stay balanced with this because okay, thank you. The motivation, all right, there goes my nose, I always know. The motivation here with this Emperor energy is fear. There is fear involved here because of that loss. But like I said, in this deck, it's 2 and 3, so there's greater that you still have, not what you've lost. But I don't think they're recognizing that. I don't know. I don't. But either way, that's the motivation. Okay, so tell me about the Six of Pentacles here. How will that help us throughout the... I'm going to take those two, and let's get one off the top. See what we got going on here. Queen of Cups. All right. See, we're going to be in our feels today. There's a lot of going on in our feels. She's hyper-focused, and that's right on top of that card of making sure you stay balanced. So physical world here, people, keep yourself in check. Ooh, 8 of Cups. That's the walking away card, okay? So you very may walk away from something that's no longer serving you emotionally. See, there's something going on here. And last but not least, oh my God, Fish Boy, the Page of Cups. Wow. So you're being told to stay in balance and making sure, it's really about like seeing the whole picture, because this offer, and I swear it's coming from the Emperor, is definitely, you're getting that offer. But, I always, with Fish Boy here, I'm always like, okay, it's supposed to represent plenty, but what I'm seeing over here, the fear and the loss, it just feels like panic. It feels more like panic and concern and, kind of thing. And I don't think, your focus is definitely on the emotions, but I don't think you want this. I think that by staying in balance, you'll be a better judge of the call here. And I think that's what's happening here. Thank you very much. If you keep in balance with whatever emotional thing is coming at you today, you'll have better insight and vision. Okay. Let's look at the Hierophant. He is the traditional world. See now, and also he can be a blessing. So tell me about that. Right off the bat, Page of Wands. See, we got a lot of information. He's coming in. Usually has a nice offer. Once again, very fast energy. Somebody's coming in today, really throwing something at you. Let's get 2 more cards. Ooh, the Six of Cups. The nostalgia card. So you've known this person. This has been going on for a while. All right, let's get the next card. Oh, bother. The Seven of Wands. The stand your damn ground, fight your fight, do it well. Okay, so this whole thing, because it is in your traditional, this is a long-term sitch. Okay, this has got nostalgia tied to it, and like I said, there's wow, they said an attack. I heard there's an attack. I'm going to say it. I mean, this is general, so some of you may feel that way. But anyway, you're definitely in your traditional world, and you just got to keep yourself focused on this and defend yourself. I'm almost feeling, and I'm hearing, Sometimes I hesitate because I'm not sure if it's me or my guides, but this one I didn't count on it. And it's manipulation is what I'm hearing. Be careful, cautious of manipulation. Okay. Okay. So defend yourself, recognize. And I think that's what's going on here. We're recognizing a lot. So tell me about the Knights of Wands, because see, that's charging in. Somebody is really coming at us here, going to offer a good time, the hero of the day, all that good stuff. Here we go. Gotcha, buddy. 7 of Cups. I don't know. You coming in sweet. I like your horsey. It's pretty. He runs real fast. But I'm not so sure I want this. 7 of Cups. What's your experience? What's your history? And you have history with this person. You've got to remember the history. You got to remember the history. Let's get 2 more cards. Yeah, another 7 of coins. Oh, what happened in that relationship? What grew in your garden, guys? And let's get another card. The Sun. Healing, growth, nurturing. Okay, it's all about you recognizing, man. It's seeing truly what has been going on and why this offer is coming and what created it and why it's going down and why you need to defend yourself, and it is a long-term situation. And you might walk away. You just might walk away. Let's look at the Tower. This will give us a big tell. The Tower. But I like the Tower. Seriously, I mean, everybody kind of cringes. But the Tower's help. It seriously is help. And it's help because you've been lame. Okay? You've been lame. You haven't been doing what you've been doing, or you're missing something or whatever. But this is just the universe going, sorry, you need help. And you need dramatic help. How funny. You know what? They just told me to reiterate. What did you learn from the best in your life? The easy things, the things that were just handed to you, or the things that created effort and hard work and maybe a little pain and heartache? Which did you remember more? Okay. They just want me to tell you that. All right. So let's find out about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. What is this blow up for? What can we do? Very interesting. Okay, I got 2, and let me get 1 off the top. Let's see what we got. Oh, ooh. Ace of Cups. All right, huge. Yes, you need an emotional change. You need a new direction. Look at that dove. You need peace. The Tower's trying to help you get peace and go in a new direction. Oh, look at all these pages. We're going to get a lot of info today. It's coming in. Now the One of Swords. Yeah, because of words, because of information, of something either you've been told or something you've been telling yourself. This is all why this Tower is coming. This week, it looks like, we've been needing to do something really bad. Yesterday's reading blew my mind. And anyway, the universe is like, please, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing Jimmy, man. You gotta listen. Let's look. Oh, 8 of Wands. Overwhelmed. Too much. Obstacle. Okay. So that's why the Tower. You've had too much bombarding you. All right. And so the Tower's blowing up for you. It has something to do with information, knowledge, and words. All righty. And you know what? It wants you to just relieve your heart. Like I said, I see that dove on there. So there's been a lack of peace. That's why the Tower is stepping in today for us, if you relate to this. So, and I'm okay. And I got caught again looking at the, she jumped at me, the 9. Oh my gosh, I think somebody's here. You guys, I'm going to let it go at that. Hang on. I think somebody's at my door. I'm going to pause. Hang on. I can't. All right. I will get you back. Follow this reading if you want. I apologize. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.